Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Kevin Connors. This is session 11 of A New Look at Cancer. We're going to start talking about some of my favorite things, which is treatment. So, one of my favorite, maybe my favorite thing, is medicinal mushrooms. And why are mushrooms my favorite thing? Because of the wonderful things they do. That is why. So, you don't need to know any of this. Just use them. They are God's blessing, I tell you. So let's talk about how mushrooms grow. They grow from the mycelium. Mycelium is really it's the vegetative part of a fungi. So mushrooms are fungi, and it is primary decomposer and regenerator of all life. So isn't it interesting that mushrooms in your body can decompose cancer and can regenerate growth? Nothing bad comes from good fungi, you could say. They just eat away bad things. They can eat away a rock. They can dissolve the calcium. They can eat away lava. They can eat away concrete. And a single cubic inch of mycelium can have 8 miles of these cells because they are so intertwined one another like a giant spider web, intertwined upon intertwined upon intertwined upon intertwined. It is beautiful. It reminds me of human cell structure where everything communicates and everything's talking to one another. It's like a perfect relationship. They produce oxalic acid and they extend into cells via a matrix similar to the internet, where just connection, 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 connection. And one click of your mouse on an internet site can get you around the world just instantaneously. That's like mycelium. Under correct conditions, it produces a mushroom. So strong that it can grow right through concrete slabs. They are nature's waste compactors. They are eaters of bad things. They're using mycelium in trying to figure out how it can actually decompose garbage, that it can kill bad bacteria, virus, toxins, pollution, waste, oil spills, etc., etc. They are going to be are just a benefit to society if we could understand how to use them in a correct way. When we talk about using them for health benefits, we're talking about medicinal mushrooms or medicinal mushrooms, however you want to pronounce it. Mushrooms have been scientifically proven to have antibacterial, antiviral, anti-tumoral properties, which assist the body in fending off all diseases. They seem to have a great potential in biotechnology. That's where you can use them to clean up the environment, filtration of water, processes that kill bacteria, protozoa, and mold and things that are dangerous to humans. When we talk about them for use in cancer, here's some that we use. I typically use maitake, chaga, reishi, cordyceps. Some of the uh, uh, other ones here we have mixed with our medicinal mushroom mix. I could not actually find a product that had everything that we wanted, so we actually created our own product of medicinal mushrooms. And we also have other things other than medicinal mushrooms in there because I think they work synergistically with like elderberry and some other things that we have in our product. It's a secret. So they heal past damage. That's the beauty of them. You think of them in nature, they heal what's wrong. They dissolve away a dead tree. So that dead tree lying there in another 2 years, it's completely decomposed. That's really what we want it to do in the body. We want it to heal bad tissue. We want it to heal tissue that's not working correctly. So it goes in there and literally decomposes that cancer that's growing while it does nothing but help the living cells. It boosts the immune response. It's actually chemotherapeutic in itself, and many studies are out with therapeutic mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms, with increasing the benefit of chemotherapy. Almost all studies that you're going to find on any type of alternative cancer therapy um, will never get funded by themselves. So you'll see very few studies on how do medicinal mushrooms work with cancer, though there are some with medicinal mushrooms because it's so widely used in Asia. But most of the U.S. studies, you have to. The only way that you're going to get funding on a medicinal mushroom uh, study with cancer is to do it to how does it work with the chemotherapy? Does it increase the patient with chemotherapy or the patient with chemotherapy and medicinal mushrooms or the person that used also medicinal mushrooms had a better outcome? Those are the ones that get studied, and this is what it was proven to increase the benefits of chemotherapy. Uh, it blocks cell replication and it initiates apoptosis and it speeds healing. So even if you don't have cancer, medicinal mushrooms are a great product to take. The one thing about medicinal mushrooms is they're cumulative, meaning that you tend to have to take less over time. So we have a powdered medicinal mushroom mix that I usually put people on 3 to 5 teaspoons a day, and then typically over time you can drop down to 1 teaspoon that you're taking on a regular basis. So once you build up that tolerance to them and it does its work in your body, you can decrease it. Whereas some of the other products, some of the other herbs, because medicinal mushroom is not an herb, but some herbs that you take, you have to be careful because your body builds a tolerance and if they stop working in your body. So like echinacea, for instance, you don't want to take that long term. You want to use that very uh, um, like pharmaceutically, where you're going to use it for a short period of time, hit it hard and heavy, have it knock out that virus or bacteria, and then you're going to discontinue it. And if you ever get another virus and bacteria, you'll use it. Medicinal mushroom you take on a regular basis. So you'd stay on that constantly, and you'd slowly decrease your dosage because you wouldn't need it. So we're going to continue to go through different pieces like this, slowly but surely, and next week we'll have another one. Have a great day.